Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the similarities and differences between the realm of magic in Star versus the Forces of Evil and Forever in 12 Forever. So here are my 5 points. Number 1, accessibility. So for the realm of magic, you kind of need to have some sort of magic wand, magic powers, portals, dimensional scissors, all those kind of things you have to have before you can actually access the realm of magic. You can't just decide to wander off into the dark and then, oh wow, the realm of magic is right there. Nah, it's not, doesn't work that way. And for Forever in 12 Forever, I feel like I'm going to bite my tongue, but here we go. So Forever in 12 Forever is accessible to children. Basically, when I say children, I mean kids, preteens, and maybe teens, even adolescents, that age range. And it's mostly from the characters that we have. They're children who have difficult childhoods and stressful environments that they're growing in, and they just need a place to like let loose, let go, forget about their worldly problems, and just, feel relaxed and feel and do whatever they want, play all day, all night, and have fun. So that's just how Forever is. Forever is literally like a wonderland, amusement park. It could be a video game, it could be toys, it could be playing in the park, all those kind of things that after a stressful day of school and maybe annoying parents you just want to escape and just live in a life that you created, that you wish you were in. Now my second point is time lapse. In the realm of magic, time seems to correlate with the time on Muni and the time on Earth. They don't ever feel like, oh wow, 10 minutes ago, I just did that, meanwhile it was 10 years ago. So time seems to be, linear and, in correlation with the outside realms and the outside world and Muni and Earth. So everything is in correlation. However, for 12 Forever, time makes no sense. Literally, you could be doing something a minute ago and it's been a month. So yeah. And the person in the Forever would feel like it was just 5 minutes ago. So time makes no sense and it doesn't correlate to the outside world, and you wouldn't know how many years have passed since you've been there. Take for instance this thief boy who has been in Bethune for a couple years, and if we calculate how old he is, he's probably supposed to be a grandfather by now. He entered Forever when he was just like a kid, and he's been living there for what? He turned 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and he would never know how long it has passed because time makes no sense. He'll probably even think that, oh, I just entered Forever a couple days ago and everything's fine, but it shows in his body he's deteriorating. His body parts are made out of live enhancements. It just shows that his body is not even taking well to Forever. It shows that he's getting old, even though it doesn't show facially. But if he goes back to the real world, he'll probably be in a wheelchair or something. Who knows the medical effects Forever has. I mean, it's so weird because you could literally be suffering from a serious illness in the real world and then just come to Forever and you're fine and you wouldn't take care of yourself, and when you come back you're brain dead. So yeah, that's fun. Now my third point is the urge to let go. Now this is common for both of them. There is something in the air or in the water that gives them the urge. I wouldn't want to call it a power forcing, but it's more like an inner urge to just let go, forget all problems, forget all worries, and just roll with it because life is short. So, in the realm of magic, you kind of just go crazy and jump around, laugh around. There's really not much to do in the realm of magic except to drink the magic water, I guess, and the waterfalls, or play with the waterfalls and the unicorns, I guess. In 12 Forever, it's a bit different because there is a whole load of things to do and characters to play with, and they seem kind of, I wouldn't say evil, but you know, they don't encourage the best out of you. They just encourage you to keep on letting go. Don't stop. Just, embrace the magic of forever, as one creepy guy said. He's like a bear, a dog, human, purplish kind of thing. Anyways, so, and there is no certain explanation as to why there is this magic in both realms that make you kind of lose your mind and just let go. It could be the first time ever your brain or your body or your mentality is in a situation where you don't actually have to think about tomorrow. You just have to live in the moment, and at that time you're vulnerable to your environment, and you just decide to give your brain cells a rest, not care, not think about anything, and just live your life, which is a bit dangerous because in the realm of magic, I mean, there was literally a unicorn that almost tried to kill Star and Marco, if not that her firstborn was there to save them. But in 12 Forever, there's no real imminent danger, so you kind of just lose your mind, and that's about it. Now that takes me to my fourth point, memory loss. And this is common in both of them. So in the realm of magic, you literally lose your mind in like give or take 20 minutes. Seems like once you're there, if you are not gobbling down on Glossorix pudding, you are about to lose your mind in the next 20 minutes, and there's absolutely nothing that can make you snap out of it except somebody snaps you back. And 12 Forever is the same thing. They lose their minds, and in a sense that they kind of get crazy. And I don't mean crazy in a bad way. I just mean crazy like their brains couldn't handle all the letting loose. Somehow you kind of need to work your brain, because if you don't work your brain, it's going to be dormant and kind of useless, which is not good. So yeah, that's kind of where they're at. Now my last point is memory gain, and it works similarly in both cases. Now for 12 Forever, when Reggie finally rescued her friends Esther and I forgot the other guy's name, they recovered their memories back pretty quickly, even though they've been there for almost a week, and they thought it was just a day that they've been there. So, but they were pretty haggard, they were restless, they it looked like they've been through it, and they have been through it. So, and they just felt mentally drained and physically drained at the same time. But you'll be wondering what could mentally drain them when they were literally just going bananas, going crazy. Well, who knows? And in the realm of magic, for Star versus the Force of Evil, we would say that it could take a second to revive somebody and they seem fine, they remember everything. But if you stay there for a couple weeks, a few months, for instance, Star's mom, Moon, she almost had permanent memory loss, amnesia, if you will. She couldn't even remember who she was, who her daughter was. Wow, she even had a daughter. Whoa, she has a husband. Ooh, like she didn't even remember any of that. Like she was just kind of like living, but not understanding where she belongs in society. And it took a while. It just took a lot of jogging of memory, literal jogging of memory, to get her to remember who she was. And I don't even feel like it took probably a couple weeks for her to regain her memory, which was deep. Because imagine someone that was, what's the word, left in the realm of magic for like a couple months, like maybe 6 months to a year. I think that person will be gone for it. Like, we've not seen any case like that, but that's crazy. And another thing was that in 12 Forever, the thief boy, he remembered almost instantly once they showed him the picture, but he forgot instantly again. So it just seems like the magic in 12 Forever is not so potent, but it's still powerful enough to make you forget. It will just take you a little while to forget, where you are, who you are, and your relations with others. So in conclusion, the realm of magic and Forever have both this magic, this urge, this the presence, or like a projection of letting go, letting loose, and just don't care about anything that's happening. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. I mean, it was pretty intriguing when I thought, ooh, these two places kind of have a lot of similarities and differences in those similarities, but they're similar because all these things happen in all of them, just in different ways, which was really interesting. So yeah, thanks again for coming and listening to me. I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.